The dreamer.
This city turns people into shadows. The light gone from their eyes. And so, I write these words to escape these hopeless streets. I will learn to fly.
Hey everybody, I'm Jay Bullington.
And I'm Keith Carcino, and we want to know,
Have you seen this one?
So fun having you here in person.
Yeah, you're telling me there's no other way. I wish we could do this like this every time.
I wish we could too, but,
It is so great.
I'm also thankful that we still get to see each other every couple weeks on Zoom.
Right.
Yeah,
No,
yeah.
and I always look forward to that too. It's
I do
such
too.
a nice way to
I
stay
do too.
connected and to see each other, to catch up with you and just spend some extra special time talking about
Absolutely.
movies and just continuing our friendship.
Absolutely. I'm Jay Bullington.
I am Keith Carcino.
And we're back with HYSTO episode number 219. We're going to be talking about Keith's choice of movie, The Bastketball Diaries from 1995.
Yeah.
But before that, do you have something new to talk about?
Yeah. This is one that I saw because my daughter Carissa was really big into Moana 1, and Moana 2 just came out into theaters a couple months ago.
So what you think?
I liked it. I thought it was good. It's a beautiful movie. Let me
Yeah.
tell you, the colors and the acting. I love The Rock.
I
and
love The Rock.
He's such a cool guy.
He's so fun.
And this one I loved it because it's like a continuation from the last one, where now Moana is now
yeah.
older. She has her own daughter.
How fun.
Yeah, it was done really well.
That's cool.
I loved the music more in the first one, I have to admit. I love the music in the first one. The second one's still good. But,
Okay.
but I highly recommend it. Anyone who has a young child should go and see this one for sure.
Oh, awesome. Okay. Wait, there we go.
Yeah, I did hear some audio issues.
My microphone was not plugged in.
Okay. It's still a little scratchy.
Completely. Well, let's try it. How's that?
It started like that at the beginning of the last one, but then it seemed to clear up.
Okay. I think I'm good now.
You want to try using the other ones, maybe?
It's weird. Anyway, it's the microphone. It's not.
Yeah.
It's the microphone. Okay. So
Yeah, that's
there we
better.
go.
Much
There we
better.
go. There we go. Okay. Sorry, folks.
And we're back.
Go ahead.
No, I was going to say, how about you? That's all that I have.
I might have talked about this before, but I just got the disc. The movie is called Saturday Night, and it is about Saturday Night Live.
Saturday Night Live, yeah.
And it's about the very first episode.
Oh, really?
And it's really fascinating. It's so funny. I don't know any of the actors in this movie.
This is from like the mid-1970s?
Yeah, it started in 1975.
Okay.
Exactly mid.
Oh, okay. There you go.
I don't know any of these actors, but it's so funny. The minute they come on screen, you know who they're playing.
Oh.
That's Lorraine Newman. That's Gilda Radner. That's Chevy Chase. That's
Which are the
John Belushi.
the well-known actors that eventually took up that role or that part. Yeah, okay.
The people that started the show.
Right.
Yeah. So that's really, like I said, this is our second episode we're recording in one day. So I split these up so I can talk about two different things. So that's really all I have to talk about.
Okay. Hey, so quick and easy.
Over the holidays, I just watched a bunch of my favorite holiday movies.
Right. Yeah. A lot of repeats and things like that.
Oh yeah, and a lot of killer Santa Claus movies. And
hey, I'm all about those, man. I love anything that deals with horror. I'm all about
Santa's sleigh. Get it? Sleigh.
Oh, I gotcha.
Yeah. Anyway, so lots of holiday horror, lots of fun, or It's a Wonderful Knife.
A Wonderful Knife.
We
saw that together.
Yes, we watched that together, and I just love that movie now. It's one of my favorites now. It's so fun. So that's the new stuff. Let's go ahead and get into, you recommended this movie, and you recommended a movie about basketball.
No way, let's be clear here. I think it's more about drugs than basketball, to be honest with you.
Well, I didn't know that.
Right. And this is actually one that I had recommended quite a while ago. But it has some pretty heavy themes in this one here, let me tell you, okay? And so before anyone watches this, you just need to be aware that there's some heavy drug use, and some of it is...
it's very adult.
Very hard to watch in some parts, especially if you have, or if you know anyone who has suffered from any type of drug issues in the past.
So just a little
forewarning.
A little forewarning there. Folks, let's get into the Bastketball Diaries from 1995.
Hey, Ma? Are you in there, Ma? Ma, is that you?
Yeah.
Ma? Listen, I need you to help me out, all right? I need you to give me some money. Okay? I need you to give me like $5, like $20, something like that, because I'm in some trouble. Ma? Do you hear me, Ma?
Yeah, I hear you. I can't help you.
Okay, listen. What you gotta do is give me some money, okay?
Jim, I can't do that.
Why not? Mom, you know I'm not gonna do anything with it. I need to go out of town for a little while because I got into some trouble and I need some help with it. Okay, so you gotta give me some money, Mom. Can you hold my hand?
Yeah,
Mom?
hold your hands.
Mom, can you give me some money, please? Mom, can you give me some money, please? Stop fucking around!
I can't.
Mom, give me some fucking money, please! What are you doing? I'm your son!
I don't have any.
Mom, don't fuck around like this! Give me some money! Mom! Come on! Let me in the fucking door! I need some money! I need some money real bad! Oh, fuck!
Someone's breaking into my apartment. They have a knife.
Okay, from 1995, The Bastketball Diaries, directed by Scott Calvert, starring Leonardo DeCaprio, Lorraine Bracco as his mother, and Mark Wahlberg.
I forgot Mark Wahlberg was even in this, and this is like well after the Marky Mark and the Funky Bunch.
Oh yeah,
Well,
this was when he started acting.
Oh, this is like one of his first acting movies.
Yeah,
then, okay?
yeah. And I was surprised by him in this, but anyway.
Oh, interesting. I'm looking forward to hearing a little more about that.
Summary: a teenager finds his dreams of becoming a basketball star threatened after he free falls into the harrowing world of drug addiction.
Yeah, and this is in the heart of New York. Was it Harlem? I think is what it was. And, I would have a hard time raising a child in New York City during the 1990s. Let me tell you.
And he's at a Catholic school,
right?
Which was that threw me off at first. I'm like, really?
Yeah.
Okay, I wasn't expecting that.
Right.
I wasn't expecting that. Teenager Jim Carroll. That's Leonardo. He is a drug-addicted high school basketball player who regularly gets into mischief with his friends Pedro, Mickey, and Neutron on the streets of New York City and at school.
And this was right before his Titanic breakout.
Oh, was it?
Role? I think Titanic was 97 or 98. If I'm not mistaken.
I'm not sure. I would have to look that up. But
Yeah.
I remember that Rick and I went. Rick and I want to say Titanic might have been a little later, even.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Later.
Yeah.
Later than this.
Yeah.
This was before.
Outside of basketball, though, he shows this artistic interest in writing poetry, and he writes in his journal and his thoughts. His best friend Bobby is dying of leukemia.
And I didn't recognize him from before, but when I looked at the cast, Bobby is played by the guy from The Sopranos.
Yes.
Of course, he's much younger without hair, and he's dying of leukemia, so he's very frail in the movie. But I didn't realize that. It was, what is his name? Michael Imperioli.
That's okay. I was trying to pull it up. Thank you. Okay, very good.
And Juliette Lewis is in this too.
Yes.
She plays quite the part as well.
She is off the charts to me. She is insanely interesting.
Talented, diverse.
Yes.
She can play a number of different roles and excel at all of them.
And she just, no matter what she does, even if it's not perfect, she stands out.
She does.
There's something about her that you can't stop looking at her.
Stop thinking about it.
Yeah, you can't stop thinking about her.
Yeah, that's a really good feature of her.
Okay, I got to tell you about this. I'm going to go ahead and just give this away.
Okay.
The first 10 minutes of this movie, I was like, oh, God, you got to be kidding me.
Yeah.
These jerks, they're jerks.
I know, right?
They're awful.
I feel like every movie that I throw at you has some bullying feature in it, right? And this is just this one does not.
Well, and they're stealing from people, and it's like, and then
stole from an old lady, right?
Keith, I'm not kidding you. Like, that was 10 minutes in when I was like, I don't want to see this. About 15 minutes later, I was already crying.
Oh, wow. So, and for a good reason. I mean, like, like it's touched you. Okay.
It touched me.
Oh, wow.
It got to me.
I'm glad you stuck with it. Because usually after 10, 15 minutes, you're like, okay, I just can't. I'm really, you're really really trying your hardest to try to stay with it.
Yeah.
And so I'm glad. Okay, good. That's rare for it to make that kind of turn from bad to good.
I was not expecting this movie at all.
Wow. Okay.
I just, when you said Bastketball Diaries, I'm like,
first thing you're checked out already.
Here we go.
Basketball.
Here we go. Sports movie. Okay. Okay.
Lorraine Bracco, who plays Jim's mom, was also the therapist in The Sopranos.
The Sopranos
as well.
Also, yeah.
Small world.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. She was. So after he takes Bobby to a strip show.
Well, it's almost like he breaks him out of the hospital.
Yeah, he's like, let's go do this. Let's go do this.
Thinking
and at first he's like, okay, but then he's like, no, just take me back.
Get me out of here.
Well, the thing is, the stripper sees him in his wheelchair, and you can see her.
She's
feeling sad for him.
And I think that impacted him. But also the drugs that he's on, will not let him feel any type of way.
But you could see her react. She's like, "Oh, you poor thing," and he was like, "I don't want you feeling sorry. I don't want your pity." Yeah. And then soon after that, he dies.
Well, and even told Jim too. He's like, "Hey, listen, this will be the last time that we ever do something like that," because I think he knew that his time was up.
Yeah.
It's sad.
Well, they attend. Jim and his friends attend his funeral a few days later. Then, following the funeral, Jim and his friends go to the basketball court and reminisce about Bobby's life. And depressed over Bobby's death, Jim begins to use heroin.
Well, and is this the part where they played the last game for their Catholic school? Are we there yet?
Not quite yet.
Okay. Well, when we get there, I'll have something to say about that. Yeah. And that for.
Coach?
Yeah, the coach won, but heroin, just, if you want to throw your life away, that is probably the fastest, easiest way to do it. And I hate just such a life-destructing drug.
It's scary.
It just doesn't destruct the person who's taking his life. It breaks families
everyone around them,
friends
too.
and families around them too.
Yeah.
It's a terrible thing.
Yeah. So at basketball practice, Jim's coach Swifty. And he was played by, what's his name?
Let me see if I can find him.
I got it.
No.
Bruno Kirby.
Bruno Kirby, there he is.
Okay,
yeah.
Which I've never seen Bruno Kirby play a part like this before.
I don't even know the man. I don't recognize Bruno Kirby.
He's been in so many things.
Okay.
Yeah.
Actually, hold on. Was he in? Let me see. He does look very familiar. What was he in? Okay, it'll come to me. Okay. I want to say he was in. Okay. He was like a priest in something. I want to say.
Oh, he was?
Oh. Sleepers? No, he wasn't Sleepers. If it comes back to me, I'll let you know. Okay. Wow, he's in a lot of stuff though.
Okay. Oh no, he's been in a lot of stuff.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah, he's been in a lot of stuff.
I've seen a lot of this already too.
But his Swifty sees Jim in the bathroom showers, and he takes a short break to get high. And that's when he gropes him and offers to pay him for sex, which was shocking to me because I never thought of Bruno Kirby in that way. Bruno Kirby, he usually plays like silly, funny guys.
Okay,
and to see him play this part was just like, what?
And there was some he alluded to the fact that he was interested in Jim in a few scenes before this. I forgot exactly. It was very subtle.
It just blew my mind.
He was very, very open about it. Oh,
not used to seeing him play this kind of part.
Yeah.
Not used to it. Yeah.
Okay.
And Jim, shoves him away. Mm-hmm. So as Jim's frustrations with school and life grow over time, he imagines shooting his classmates. He has this fantasy about shooting them all and getting it. And I knew the minute it started, like, this is a fantasy.
Of course.
You can tell it's not real
Of
because
course.
the way he's dressed
Right.
in that coat.
And as soon as he shoots the first person, his like closest friends are like laughing
they're all
hysterically.
laughing. Yeah, man,
Yeah,
get him.
get
You
the
know,
next
it's like,
one.
No.
Right.
Well, the next day before they play a game,
Here it is.
Jim, Pedro, and Mickey take pills from Pedro's hat, hoping they're stimulants. And
They don't even know though.
They just take them.
They just take them. They don't know. Oh, is this a downer or an upper? I don't know. I'm just gonna pop it and see what happens.
I'm just gonna take it and see
before
what
a big
happens.
game, and some of them are good enough to where they have scouts watching them who
Yeah.
might be,
Yeah.
able to take them to the next level.
Well, their friend who goes by the name Neutron, he says no to the pills, and he confronts Jim about this. It's like, dude, your habit's getting worse. You're getting worse.
Yeah. And during the game, my
Oh my
goodness,
God. Well,
it
it turns out that the pills are downers,
yeah.
and it causes the boys to perform disastrously during the game.
That's a nice way to put it.
Yeah, it was bad.
It was rough, man. They were like,
Hang on, I'm moving my mic. Sorry. Okay.
There was a part where Jim
used to
was
this
like
anymore.
at the free throw line, and he takes the ball, he throws it, and it lands like right in front of his feet. And then he completely passes out, and they have to call like the medical unit.
Yeah.
But at that point, they coach and everyone else knows, and I think the like the head priest of the school knew that, or he had seen Jim possibly selling drugs in the play yard, like a day or two before. So we had already had an idea that maybe drugs were something that Jim was all about, and I think that watching him play the game confirmed it. And after the game, the cops were like raiding their lockers and trying to see what exactly they were up to. They didn't find anything, but they still, I think, had enough evidence that they just suspended them from school for indefinitely.
Yeah. Yeah.
I think that's the right call, though.
Well, the priest, who was a jerk.
Yeah,
the priest was a real jerk. He notices them engaging in this, and he says, "You're suspended for a week." And then Swifty, the team manager,
coach,
says, "Oh no, you're banned from playing basketball for this school forever now. Forget, you're out. You're out."
Well, and you could
part of
see in
that-
his face too, like, "Are you going to rat me out, Jim? Are you going to tell him what I tried to do to you earlier?"
Yeah.
And Jim he didn't say it, but he's like, "Don't worry, don't worry, Swifty. I'm not going to say what you tried to do to me."
He did.
And then he walked
Yeah.
out on it.
Yeah.
Kind of left it at that.
Yeah. So Jim and Mickey resign from the team, and they drop out of school while Neutron stays there. He stays there.
I really think this is like the beginning of the end, or not the beginning of the end, but the beginning of their downfall, where they just are about to hit. They're aiming for rock bottom.
Absolutely. So after exposing his stash of drugs, Jim's religious mother disowns him and exiles a depressed Jim out of their apartment. She's get out. You got to get out of here. I've done everything I can to try to help you, and if you're not going to help yourself, then I can't deal with this. She says, I'm not going to watch you kill yourself.
And she has every reason to do that. Yeah, every right to do that.
I get it. She's not going to watch him kill himself.
Right.
Yeah.
It's hard to watch, especially for someone you love. I mean, her only son, the only person who's living with her. It's just them two.
Yeah.
And had to kick him out after that. And I don't blame her. I probably would have done the same because
what else do you do?
And Jim is treating her like crap too.
Oh, the way he's talking
to her.
Oh my God! Yes.
How can you talk to your mom like that?
I can't even imagine.
I know.
But anyway.
Yeah.
Excuse me.
Yeah.
So Jim, Mickey, and Pedro from then on all they live for is their next score.
Yeah.
That's all
That's what heroin and those heavy drugs do to you, man.
Yeah,
It's all you care about.
And then next thing you know, they break into a candy shop for money.
Right. It's pretty desperate. And remember where we were?
Yeah. I think so. Sorry, we had a little technical difficulty. But like we said, the pills are downers, cause the boys to perform disastrously during the game. And
I think we were at the candy shop too, right?
Oh, that's right. That's where we were.
That's
where we were. Yeah, they broke into the candy store.
Yeah.
And I'm trying to find that in my.
It was the three of them.
Notes.
It was Jim and
okay. So Mickey finds a gun in the cash register and he takes it. That's Mark Wahlberg.
Yep.
And hearing the sirens, Jim and Mickey escape, but Pedro is so high and hungover that he falls apart and he's left behind and he gets arrested.
Yeah.
He was a mess. Not like they all are.
Or they're all a mess, but he was out of control.
Yeah. So Jim's friend Reggie. Okay, Reggie. I love Reggie. He's played by Ernie Hudson, who was in Ghostbusters.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Yeah, and I love the first time you see them. You think, oh, who this black man is like being so mean to him, but then
it's part of the basketball. It's like
Jim just cracks up, and he's like, and you realize, oh no, they're just friends.
They're good friends,
right. Picking at each other.
Right. It's good, playful fun.
So Jim's friend Reggie, who sympathizes with him over his predicament, because he was in a similar situation in the past.
Yeah.
So he finds him and he takes him to his apartment and forces him to painfully detox.
Right. Like quit cold turkey. He's going to be with him through the entire process, and it's not pretty, as you can expect. Jim
relapses and he takes money from Reggie for more drugs before he leaves.
Jeez. I mean, he had an out. He had everything he needed to get out of it.
Yeah.
And he still went back. I mean, that's just how vicious these drugs are.
Well, later on, Jim and Mickey buy heroin, but discover that the dealer ripped them off. It was not what they thought it was.
So they chase him back like up this building, right? Mm-hmm. Is this the one where they go up to the top of the roof?
Yes. Mickey is so angry, he corners the dealer on the roof of an apartment building and accidentally pushes him off the roof and kills him.
That's not good.
So Mickey tries to escape, but he's beaten by a gang and then arrested. And then later, he's tried as an adult and convicted. Mm-hmm. So after escaping, with nowhere else to go, Jim returns to his mother's apartment. But
this is a tough scene to watch.
Oh man.
Yeah.
Keith.
So
I was crying.
Oh yeah.
I was crying, literally, tears down my face.
And Leonardo DeCaprio too. I mean, you guys got some acting chops, dude.
Oh yeah.
I mean,
and so does Lorraine Bracco.
Oh, both of them too. And there was a moment he's like, "Ma, just give me a couple bucks, Mom. Come on, I need it."
And you can see the pain in her face.
And even so much so to where like I gotta protect myself from my own son. Mm-hmm. And there was this time when she was like streaming tears down her cheeks, and she had like $5 in her hand, and she's like, "I can't give this to him because I know what he's going to do with it.
Yeah.
I can't."
She took money out, but then she's like, "No, I can't do this.
I can't do this. As much as I want to help my own son,
him.
I can't do this." And so she calls the cops on him.
And she calls the police.
And I hate to say it, but that's the best thing she could have done for him.
I think it was the smartest thing for her to do. I know it was hard for her to do. It was hard for her to do.
Right before that, too, before he went to his mom, I think, is when he sees Juliette Lewis at some point. And she's like cleaned up.
She looks like she's sobered.
Right. And it's interesting because earlier in the movie, she was like, hoeing it up and she looked crazy. Yeah. And this was before Jim got really bad on himself.
Yeah.
And so they were like making fun of her. Like, you're a junkie. Get out of here. And then at this later part in the movie, you see that the tides have turned. Now it's Jim is the one who is in really bad drug trouble, and she's the one who's like cleaned herself up and like slamming it back in his face, like, you're the junkie now. Look at me.
Yeah.
And it was
absolutely
that was interesting. I love movies with like character switches like that. You see a lot of extreme character development
changing and developing
in either way, right? So he goes to jail, and I was surprised because in jail, especially New York jails, Rikers and whatnot, I mean, you're going to see drugs find their way into those places, no problem. Prisons are flooded with drugs.
And he even says at one point, I'm only hearing myself in one ear.
I can hear you.
Can you hear me okay?
Yeah, you sound fine.
I don't know what's going on.
Okay.
Oh, God. I haven't used this equipment
That's probably
in so
right.
long.
They're probably like collecting dust. That's what happens.
But no, he says at one point it's actually easy to find that stuff in jail,
and good drugs too. But I think,
but I decided I'm not going to do it anymore.
This is his rock bottom, and if you're ever going to do something to change, now is the time to do it.
So he gets 6 months incarceration at Rikers Island for the assault, robbery, and resisting arrest and possession of narcotics. Then he spends much of the time in jail writing in a diary and getting clean.
And I like through the movie too that they use a lot of his writing as like the narration of the movie.
Yeah.
I thought that was cool. It was done
I
in a
liked
way
it.
that kind of it told
really
the story,
liked
but
that.
it also was like very poetic.
I really liked that a lot. Actually, I thought it was really. I thought it was really well done.
Okay.
6 months later, Jim was walking up to a stage door to give a poetry reading. He encounters Pedro, who has been released from reform school. And Pedro offers him a bag of drugs. He's like, hey, man, this is good stuff. Let's party. And Jim's like, nope.
Good for you, Jim.
Nope.
Finally.
I'm not doing that. I'm not doing
It's
that.
the first time in the movie where we see him take the bitter out.
And then later he recites his work before an audience and he gets some applause. And what I love is his friend Reggie is behind the audience.
Oh, I didn't notice that.
You didn't notice that?
I didn't notice that.
Yeah,
Reggie saw it.
He's standing there smiling, and he's like, "Yeah, okay." And then he walks. He smiles and nods and walks
that's
away.
nice.
Like,
I
yeah,
did
and
not
that's how.
notice
And
that.
that's how it ends. That's how it ends.
Okay.
Yeah.
And this was based on a true story.
Oh yeah, it's based on someone's real life story,
Right.
which is terrifying.
I know, but the terrifying part is that this is happening to millions of people. Drugs find a way into the lives
It's
of
so
many.
sad.
It's so sad.
It's so sad. There's a popular misconception that River Phoenix was set to play the
Jim?
lead.
Leonardo DeCaprio.
And actually, it's not entirely accurate. River Phoenix was a big fan of the book. And as the film version entered various stages of readiness, he was always the front runner. However, before he passed away, he declined the role because he felt like, I'm too old now to play a 15-year-old. I can't pull that off.
He did that in Stand By Me already, right?
Yeah. It's like I can't pull that off.
Okay.
The character of Bobby,
Yeah.
Michael Imperioli, he was 29 years old when he played that.
Really?
Yes,
He was
and he's playing
29?
he's playing a 14-year-old. He was 29.
Wow, that's called aging well.
What's funny is this is the first film with Leonardo DiCaprio and Mark Wahlberg. However, they would also appear again later in 2006 in the movie The Departed. They were both in that movie also. So they did work together again.
They came back.
Yeah.
Nice.
Okay, critics. Man, we're getting through these movies so quick today. So funny.
You're rolling.
Owen Gleiberman from Entertainment Weekly said, for those few soul-freezing moments, you get a glimpse of the great actor Leonardo DiCaprio is going to be.
Yeah.
I'm like, yeah, you see it. I've only got one more critic clip. Mal Vincent from the Virginian Pilot. There is no conflict here, just pointless and aimless wandering.
Okay.
It's a downer, but nonetheless, an intriguing DiCaprio performance. So he does acknowledge that.
Acknowledge his acting chops.
Okay.
Yeah, okay.
This surprises me. IMDb 7.3. That's not surprising.
It's
Everything's
pretty
7.
typical.
Everything's 7 point
Right,
something. And
right.
not everything,
Not
but a lot.
everything, but
Okay.
90% is. Yeah.
Get this. Tomato meter. That's critics. Okay. 45%.
Wow, that's pretty low.
Popcorn meter 76%.
Okay, that sounds about more.
Yeah, but I'm shocked that the critics
Are that low? Yeah.
I'm really shocked because I thought DiCaprio's performance alone.
It was, but maybe it wasn't enough to really kind of save the movie in their eyes. I guess.
Keith, I'm telling you,
What do you think?
this movie shocked me and surprised me, and I like I say, I watched it twice.
That's impressive. Yeah. So would you recommend it?
Absolutely.
Okay.
Abso-freaking-lutely.
Okay, you liked it.
The performances,
Okay.
even Mark Wahlberg, who I don't always like.
Yeah.
He was very believable.
Yeah. I thought he played the part was
I thought it was very believable, and I thought it was very touching, and it moved me. I mean, I'm not kidding, man.
So you were a little worried about the first 10 minutes or so, and then it picked up. Okay.
That first 10 minutes, that with the just being jerks, I'm like, is this what this
go.
whole
The
movie is going to be?
A
Oh my
bunch of
god!
Kids just like screwing around.
I'm not into
Which
this.
it kind of was, but it was intriguing in the sense that how are they going? Are they going to save themselves through this process, or is drugs just going to win it all? Which is kind of sad.
Yeah, very.
It does leave a bad taste in your mouth, though. Although it did have a happy ending.
It did have a happy ending,
Somewhat,
and you know that even though they didn't show her, you know that he and his mother are probably
reconciled.
back. Yeah, reconciled
right.
because he's now,
All right, clean and right.
Yeah.
So that's good to know.
Yeah. So
good. I'm glad you liked
I
it.
definitely recommend this movie.
Nice.
Definitely, man. I thought it was incredible.
Wonderful.
Yeah.
That makes me happy.
Thanks for choosing it.
My
'cause
pleasure.
I'll tell you, when you said the word basketball, I was like,
know, right? That's good.
Really?
Right. You see, I need to lower your expectations so that you're
Although,
surprised.
I did also one time make you watch a sports movie, Slapshot.
Hey, they can't. I'm like, oh, Jay, a sports movie. All right, yeah.
Very, very different from this,
Right.
but anyway, yeah. Okay, so folks, you can find us on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. You can find our podcast on Apple, Spotify, Amazon Prime, wherever you get your pods. You can find us. We're pretty much everywhere out there.
Come find us. Join the party.
Yeah, join the party. Wherever you find your pods, please subscribe to us and leave a rating. We hope it's a high one, but if it's not, let us know what you want to hear.
We can improve.
Yeah.
Help us improve.
Give us some suggestions. We're fine. Yeah. Please contact us. We'd love to hear from you.
So, Jay, what do you have next, man? Do you have anything
Yeah,
in store?
I do. I do.
What is 220 going to be about?
Late Night with the Devil.
Late Night with the Devil.
Yes, it came out last year, 2024.
Yeah.
It was directed by brothers, Cameron Careens and Colin Careens.
This is the one with the talk show?
Yes. This is the talk show one.
Yes.
And it's set in the 70s.
Yes.
And joining us will be my good friend, James Huddleston.
Okay.
James is the one who said, y'all should talk about this on your podcast. And I'm like, well,
No.
James, if we're going to do it, then you got to come join us.
You know, I've seen this one, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's fine.
That's okay.
I saw this movie. You already bought it.
Yeah.
It's on your table.
Yeah.
I can't wait to talk about it.
We're getting to the point now where we're going to be.
It's
sometimes-
hard to
Yeah.
keep up. Yeah, it's hard to recommend movies that each other have. And sometimes the answer to have you seen this one is yes, I have, and that's okay.
And there you go.
That's
and
okay.
I'm really excited to have James on. James is a super nice guy. You're going to like him so much.
Okay, cool.
And this guy knows so much about movies.
Oh,
it
yeah?
blows my mind.
Wonderful. Yeah.
He's got such a incredible memory. It's wild to me. I will be talking about an Academy Awards like 20 years ago, and he's like, "Oh no, that wasn't that year. It was the next year when she."
Whoa.
And I was like, "Dude, he's
Really?
dude, you're like." He's 24 years.
Oh, wow.
He's 24 years younger than me, and I'm like,
Oh,
how do you
gosh.
know this stuff?
Wow, that's impressive. I love how each of the different people we have on, our
I'm
guests.
sorry, 14 years younger than me.
Okay,
not
okay,
20.
all right.
Okay, 14. Sorry.
But all of our guests they bring so much, whether it be information or creativity,
Like Aaron or Shauna
right,
or-
exactly.
yeah.
They just, each of them just bring so much to the show.
Yeah.
I'm so glad to have more people come on.
Well, when he said, you need to talk about that in your podcast. So I'm like, well, James,
You
if
wanna
we're going to
join?
talk
Yeah,
about it,
bring
you got to
him
be
on.
with us. And he was like, he sent me a big heart, heart
okay.
emoji. Like,
he's
yes,
all about
okay.
it. For real, let's do this. Okay.
So we're going to do that next
Exciting.
time.
All right, James. Yeah, let's do it.
Well, Keith and I are going to stop recording and have.
Let's go have some fun, huh?
We're gonna go-
good old times.
some more fun.
Hey.
Yeah, we're gonna have game night. Our friend Cass is coming
I'm
over.
so
We're gonna have so much
excited.
fun.
Yes.
But sorry, folks, you can't all join us. But
The show's got to stop somewhere.
it's
so.
got to stop somewhere. So until next time, I'm Jay Bullington,
And I'm Keith Carcino.
and y'all keep watching movies.
Yeah. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. Bye-bye.
Okay.
Bye-bye.
Okay.